Well, should we,
Nah.
no?
3, 2, 1.
Prepare for battle, we're diving into a world unknown where legends begin. Jim, Kristen, and Brian guiding the way. In Azeroth we'll conquer, there's no time to delay. Server restarted, we're ready to play. Join us now as we fight day after day. From dungeons to raids, we'll conquer it all. In the world of Warcraft, we'll never fall. Server restarted,
Oh god.
All right. Well,
I know.
welcome back to another episode of Server Restart In, a weekly World of Warcraft podcast hosted by three opinionated players who like to get together to discuss their thoughts about the current state of the game. My name is Jim, joined by Kristen
Hello.
and Brian,
Hello.
and we are a couple days out after patch 11.05 has been released, the start of the 20th WoW anniversary and the 30th anniversary for Warcraft.
My name is Mr. T, and I'm a Night Elf Mohawk.
Yeah, that's the best fucking thing right now is the Night Elf Mohawks back in the game, and you can buy Mohawk grenades for like 20 time walking things or whatever.
Ooh, do they stick around or they?
I would assume so. You don't have a time.
I don't
Oh.
think I would assume anything.
No, not at all.
You buy like 1,000 of them, and then they all disappear when the event ends.
Well,
you know?
the event-
Oh,
That
and
would be
I
so
just
bad.
realized what you meant by she'll have an opinion on something.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh.
So okay.
Is it druid
so-
related?
No, I don't know
Oh.
what it.
Oh, it's gonna take up like half of the podcast.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna
Should
get.
you
I'm
start with it?
No, I want to get to it later.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to let the tension draw on because it's
Uh,
currently October 24th. So most people listening, maybe who follow things, might know what it is. Probably do know what it is. They're gonna be waiting to hear about it. It's gonna be good.
Oh,
we'll slowly lead into it.
I'm glad
So
it's gonna
anyway-
be good. Okay.
Anyway, there's a bunch
It's a
of
stretch. Don't worry about it.
yeah, you're funny. There's a bunch more bosses, world bosses out in the zone. I think they're on a daily quest to kill them. I think you probably get loot once a week, but it's Archivon the Stone Watcher, Shaw of Anger, and then the Doom Walker and stuff like that.
And they're all stolable.
Really?
No, they're not. Are they?
Just kidding.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, oh
I'm
man.
trying to stoke the fire.
Oh,
Sorry.
but they can all drop. Like I think I saw Archivon drop the Black Mammoth mount and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So that'll happen. They moved all the celebration stuff outside, and it's this big like carnival type thing. They got like a
Oh, I like
pet
that.
playground where you can get a pet mirror out of a crate and turn yourself into your pet, so you and your pet can run around.
Oh, I
Yes.
have the pet mirror toy.
This isn't a toy. This is like just a on use item.
Yeah.
For
Can
that.
you turn into the Argent Crusade helper guy?
Gruntling.
The Gruntling? Probably. That'd be
Yeah.
freaking hilarious.
Oh wait, what do Alliance have? Is it a page? I'm sure they don't have a Gruntling.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll have to get on my character and look.
There's a story hour where
Oh.
Cho
Lore Walker.
yeah,
Lore Walker Cho.
tells a story and you like react to it and stuff like that, and you get
Oh, I can react to it.
yeah, and then there's the Mount Menagerie where everybody sits out there and the person will, like the NPC will get on a mount and you have to get on the mount, and every one you have, you get like a buff, and then like you like win something. And it's funny because it'll pull out shit like the Black Karaji war tank or
Oh,
whatever. Like
God.
shit that like nobody has and stuff like that. It'll like, it trolls hard
That's funny.
on like super rare mounts and
That's
stuff like
funny.
that. And
I don't have any super
there's a
rare mounts.
fashion show where they put up a theme kind of like the
Mm.
the transmog thing, but it's like everybody's just standing around. And what happens is then they say, okay, cool. Once everybody's had a chance to apply the thing, they bring up a table and you go grab ribbons off of it, and you get like 5 or 6 of them, and you go around and you click on people and you give them a ribbon. Like, because you're voting for them basically. And then they're like the top 4, they put like copies of their characters up on the stage, and they won. It's like, I won first time. Hell yeah.
Oh, was that the dangerous and deadly one or whatever that
like
you?
go ahead, floppy fish are back, baby, and stuff like
It's
that.
hilarious.
It was hilarious. What else? There's some battleground. Looks like there's time walking dungeon every week until January 7th, which is when this ends. So I mean, every week there's like the extra time walking. The time walking classic is in now. So
Oh,
this
really?
Week, this week it's classic. I've done Dead Mines.
How
I've
are
done
they?
Some dire. Oh,
Are they?
they changed the scaling.
Are they these ones or are they?
They're the original
classic
ones because I fought Edwin Van Cleef. I did not fight Vanessa. It is the old. It's old Dead Mines.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the original. Now they took Dire Maul's in there, but Dire Maul never got an upgrade. But it's still like
Dire Maul did get an upgrade.
It's still two.
It did.
It's still 2 wings, but it's not. I think it's like the original fights. I don't think that like if they got an upgrade, they broke it up into different dungeons. In
That was
classic.
the.
Yeah, but they didn't like change the dungeons.
Do you still have to gather the things to fight the?
No, I don't think I had to fight that guy. Wait, and the Ogre King wasn't one of the dungeons. The guy at the end, we had to get like the hides. and all that stuff.
Yeah.
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 It wasn't,
I mean, because that was always the one that people wanted to do.
no, it was the tree and the. So you go fight the tree.
The arcane thing at the very end, right?
Yeah, and then like the high elf dude, the Chandrila. Is that no? What was that faction?
Mm-hmm.
Chandrila.
Chandrila. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like that guy, and then the other one was, the water elemental and like the satyr or something like that wing. So like, and I think that they changed the way time walking works now is that you don't get scaled down to the dungeon gets scaled to you. So now you're not going in and like losing haste and all that stuff because your stats are getting scaled down. Because I was still doing like,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, they changed
say,
it because
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right.
yeah, which I think is a lot better
Yeah.
than the other stuff because
Feels better.
yeah. So now you can go in and just, as long as you're high geared, you still feel high geared.
Right.
DKs and mages got the fucking nerf hammer last night, apparently.
Oh, really?
Like a lot of like frost decay abilities, like 22% damage reduction on it. And I'm like, what the actual fuck?
Huh.
And I guess blood DK's got nerfed too and stuff like that. And then some mage stuff, but like
Are things is the MDI happening? Is that what's going on? Are there shenanigans in the MDI?
well, no, but
they're highlighting it,
so-
and so
So I saw people.
MDI is so fucking annoying for that shit.
Yeah, I saw people
Like-
bitching.
Hold it, Kristen. Just try to save it for
Oh,
something
there's something worse.
bigger.
Oh
So
god.
I saw a bunch of people complaining about how this patch was so buggy and broken, and it shouldn't have been like. I mean, I haven't played that much, but I didn't really feel like that.
This
but
wait, define this like
The
this
one that just came out Tuesday,
Okay. So okay.
11:05.
Okay.
There was a
Yeah.
patch this week?
That's the anniversary patch. Yeah. No, Brian, motherfucker. It's a good thing you're my friend.
Oh.
Shit. What was the train of thought? Yeah. No, people
I
were
know, I
bitching
don't
about
fuck
how
you
it
up,
was
didn't
so
I?
bad because apparently, like, some abilities are bugged and all this other stuff, but like, apparently there were like rogues were like crazy high, and people were like apparently using it to like some of these bugs or like weird.
That was
tuning things.
shaman too, right? Weren't
Something.
shaman like hitting hard too? Yeah.
Something, but like they were
That's
they were
crazy.
like killing
Just try it hard.
killing mythic bosses and like pushing like high keys like a lot easier than like apparently there's like this weird balance thing. That
I
got
mean,
fucked up.
I feel like
Bang,
But they
bang, bang,
didn't,
bang,
but they didn't
bang,
get
bang.
fucking touched. It was only DKs.
I feel like
which is bullshit.
okay, pushing high keys. If you're doing more damage, yes, but there's still quite a bit of other stuff that goes into pushing high keys other than damage. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like
but when
how you're able to combat damage, how you're, you know what I mean?
Sure, but like these people were doing something like, they were doing like insane on the damage meter, like twice what like the next highest person was doing,
Right.
and stuff like
There
that.
was
Like,
somebody that had a video of a elemental shaman, I think, and they were like their little ice bullets or whatever was hitting it for like 1,000,000 damage apiece.
yeah, I
Like,
saw
it was like
when we were doing the world,
like,
when we were doing the
wow.
world bosses, I was just fucking, and some mage used ice lance, and they jumped up to like 20 million. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like their DPS was like at 20 something million.
Yeah, but don't they have modifier things on there where if the mob is frozen, then it does a ridiculous amount of damage? And I don't know. I don't
world
play a
bosses can't be
mage.
frozen, so
Yeah, but they must have something
Well, there's definitely
to,
something that's like
yeah,
way off.
allows
I'm
them to
sure.
utilize that, because otherwise,
that was on pole. So I mean, I don't know what the hell it was.
maybe
All I
like
know-
an icy touch or something like that, like the icy whatever that maybe it puts that condition on the boss. Or
maybe
something.
I don't know. And I'm not saying frost mages are one of the ones that were buggy and whatnot, but I don't know. I just saw a lot of it going around about it, and I was just like, well, Frost DK's apparently had a good night, and then that was taken away.
Poor Jim.
I'm like,
Jim's
I
like,
felt
I
good
don't.
doing like the time walking stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm kind of,
Okay.
like doing pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm not gonna be.
I mean, was it normal, or was it? It was just because of what happened with the patch.
Well, I don't know, because I had just
because you were.
I had just changed a bunch of gear, and I had to redo specs because they changed a bunch of the talents and the hero talents. So I had to redo that. So I just didn't know if like it just kind of got buffed up a little bit, because it wasn't like that much more
right.
on some pulls and stuff like that than like normal. But like, I don't know. I don't know. It's obnoxious. Can't let us have fun. So yeah, so that's going on.
Blizzard,
I haven't got
fun
the
killer.
haven't tried the Chromie Codex thing yet. That's where like
what is that?
you talk to Chromie, or you can queue for it as well. I think in the Dungeon Finder or the Raid Finder maybe, and you relive things like the opening of the Encourage. I think there was a Hogger one
Oh,
or something like that. So like it's kind of like not time walking, but like a scenario type thing, but like
That's
a raid
interesting.
scenario for like different events.
it'd be nice to go back through the opening of AQ.
Well,
Like,
yeah, it's kind of like just fighting a bunch of like the mobs and stuff like at the gates kind of thing.
sure,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
still, that's
Oh, for sure. But it was nice to see some of that stuff in there. There's a lot of stuff to buy, especially Night Elf Mohawk grenades.
So what you're saying is I need to play.
I don't know how fast you can get the currency for some of these things. Like, I think the
Just
first
don't log on yet. Just don't log on yet, okay?
I'm
Just
not.
give it about an hour
I'm not.
or
I'm
so.
playing Final Fantasy right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gathering in Final
Um,
Fantasy. So,
what else? Oh, we killed Queen. Was it Queen of Nubarak? Is that her name?
yeah.
No, it's not Nubarak. Is
No.
it?
Latifa.
No.
Latifa.
And something, whatever. The final boss in the first
killed
raid.
we killed the final boss. We started our raid on Sunday at the second to last boss, the Silken Court.
And
Got
then-
it down after a few pulls, and then
Yeah.
a few pulls on the last.
Yeah, the
boss.
last boss was remarkably easy compared to the second to last boss.
Yep.
Like, holy crap.
We
It's just like Anduin.
yeah, Anduin was a motherfucker.
Anduin was difficult for us.
Yeah.
It was a lot of coordinating, and that's a problem. When there's a lot of coordinating like that, it makes it much more difficult. And I think that they need to stop that if they're, if they're make
Or not make it as
make
punishing.
coordination. No. Make coordination for heroic or mythic. You know what I mean? Don't make it for not coordination, but you know what I? Oh no, I don't know. I kind of. It's hard. That's hard. It's a challenge.
It's a slippery
thing.
slope.
It's a slippery slope.
It's like how dumbed
As I
down do
say
you
it,
want-
I'm
how
like,
dumbed down do you want
exactly.
the
As I
game?
say it, I'm like, well, no, because then if they dumb it down, then we don't get any challenge. And then that, I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't like any challenge. Sometimes I just want to go in and mow shit down and just get my
Well,
shit and
we-
log off.
We beat the boss. We went out. We reset, and then we killed everything else. I mean, we basically.
And
had
now
a
we're
full
going to do
clear.
heroic. So that's kind of
Well,
fun.
maybe
Oh,
because
wait, we're on maybes now?
only because right now there's the Return to Blackrock.
Oh,
Death
that's right. Yeah, no, we
raid,
need to do that. Yeah.
Which what achievements for? Plus you get currency. Plus it
Yeah.
gives comparable gear level to normal
And-
and stuff like that.
And as was mentioned, it gives us so we're not killing the same fucking boss until the next patch.
Yeah,
It's something different. So
we can try that out since it's the first week. Maybe try that out this week, and then maybe split our time between doing a few heroic bosses and then go clearing that, or vice versa. Just doing something to kind of like clear it up so it's not the same grind over and over again.
yeah, I feel like that would be awesome. Like we should do that definitely. Oh my god, I haven't done those fights in so long.
Well, I don't know if they're the same
I
because they made it
what-
into a
they-
raid.
it would. Oh, it's not.
BRD.
Yeah, I think they did change it up
It's
to
not.
fit the.
Oh,
It's
it's
like a
it's
return-
the upper and lower. It's not.
Ubers? You talking about Ubers?
I'm
Ubers
thinking
and
Ubers
Lubers?
and Lubers. I'm thinking.
BRD.
What am I thinking? Fucking Vanilla Rage.
So
Not
oh.
Molten
No,
Core.
you're
What was
talking
the
about-
one after it?
you're talking about the Blackrock Spire.
Blackrock's
Hellman.
Blackwing Lair. right?
Oh,
Blackwing
What?
Lair. Right?
yes.
Blackwing Lair.
Yeah, that's like the last one, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Molten Core,
trying-
Blackwing Lair, and then Nax was the final one in vanilla, right? Before we went
Oh,
into.
yeah.
So yeah, Blackwing Lair. That's
No,
what I
it's
was
Black
thinking.
Rock Depths.
Oh.
It's BRD.
Oh, I thought it was Blackwing Lair. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, either way, it'll still be fine.
Yep.
I was hoping Blackwing Lair would have been cool. Oh my god,
Apparently it's starting at level 30. You'll be able to do LFR for it, and then players will be able to cross faction queue into this raid instant. Oh, for normal and heroic, you need to be at least 70. So that means you don't have to be max level to do it.
and you
which
can
is-
cross faction. Oh,
Well,
well,
that's-
you could cross faction into that, but you can't cross faction into other stuff. What happened to their What happened to their? Oh, well, we want people to be able to make up their minds, and if we didn't want them to opt into it, like if you're.
That's exactly how they sound, too.
That is
Wow.
exactly how they sound, I'll bet. They're like, special snowflakes, and they don't want to, like, the Horde that only wants to queue with the Horde, and the Alliance only wants to queue with the Alliance, and God forbid they work the fucking together.
This isn't even.
Sorry.
This isn't even the topic.
And I'm so annoyed that they implemented that feature. I'm still so annoyed that they implemented that feature, and they didn't implement it
You're gonna
correctly.
waste. You're gonna waste your opportunity. So be careful.
What do you mean?
I
What?
can't say it.
To bitch? I'm never going to waste my opportunity to bitch.
No, never. Oh yeah, but
No,
Oh.
never.
but the boss. Oh, so there's 8 bosses with 5 mini bosses. They will drop time warped relic coffer keys, which have different levels, which you can use to get gear. So it's either you get gear from the drops or you can buy gear. It looks like the first 2 bosses on normal are 597. Boss 3 through 5 are eye level 600. So it goes up to 606 gear. Champion 4 out of 8.
So I might actually get gear to increase my idol level.
Maybe
I have been sub 600
because
for
you don't
because
play
I don't
the
play.
game.
I know that there's plenty of opportunities to get gear. I don't play. I don't have time.
I know. So
2 years. I got 2 years left of school, and then I'm done, and then I can play again. But right now, I don't have time. It sucks. It's terrible. Because I'm gonna just be behind for the next 2 years, and it's gonna get worse. Like it's just gonna get worse. My time commitments are gonna. Right now, I'm in the easy peasy part. When I'm doing 3 or 4 hours of class a day, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
You know.
Another thing with 1105, that's when it made all the transmog like gear for quests and stuff like that, like retroactive. So like I like logged in and it just said you gained all these appearances.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't. Should I log in now?
You don't have to. They also made raid skips retroactively account wide. So if you unlock a raid skip on one tune, all your characters have it. So that'll help with like
That's
farming and
good.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Yeah,
a nice.
it's
That's
nice.
a nice little change.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Let's see. Let's get into some of the other stuff. So with the 30th anniversary,
Just let me know when we get to the stuff that's gonna annoy me.
you'll know. There is currently a mount bundle right now for classic and retail.
Oh.
It's got 4 mounts or 8 mounts. 4 for classic, 4 for.
Oh.
I
I don't like that. That's annoying.
I mean, you're still getting 4 mounts for like $30.
You should implement them in both.
They are implemented in both. They're the same mount in both.
Oh.
They're not different mounts. There's some slight There's some slight. It's 4 mounts, 1 for classic, 1 for retail. Each it's the same mount, but you get 2 of them. 1 for classic, 1 for retail. So there's 4 mounts, but you get them in both versions of the game.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 4 mounts essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
It's not 8 mounts, which
Well, they got different names, but they essentially look the same.
that's stupid. Again, that's
It's
stupid.
how they keep them separated in their database, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, that's stupid. I'm annoyed.
It's a griffin, a hippogriff, a dreadwing, and a windrider. So a bat, a wyvern, a griffin, and a hippogriff, essentially. And that's nice. But that's not the only mount that they added for
Is that right?
shop.
What did they add, Jim?
What did they add?
What did they add, indeed? What would you wager? What do you think is something that
Oh man,
I want to say
Invincible?
Huh?
Invincible?
No, it's not an existing mount. It's,
In a-
it's similar.
It's invisible, but it's free for everyone. Like they just gave it to everyone.
No,
What?
no,
Invisible.
He's being funny. Invisible. Everybody got the invisible mount.
Wasn't
No.
that funny?
Is this the thing that's gonna annoy me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. So, what is a mount that you? So the
Do I
current-
have it?
No.
Okay.
The current
Then why is it gonna annoy me?
because the current version. Okay, the original version is.
Do I
no
have
longer
the original
accessible-
version?
No.
Pace yourself, Jim. This is fun. Pace yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
It is a mount that not a lot of people got when it
Is
was
it the
available.
Black Ward thing from AQ? The Black
Nope.
Karaji,
It
whatever?
is. Nope.
Are you gonna make me guess, or are you gonna tell me?
I want you to guess.
No,
Oh.
guess.
Oh.
Guess. Yeah.
Okay, keep going with the hints because I got nothing.
Let's see. What's a good hint?
The Time Lost Protodrake?
No, it's not something you can collect in game anymore. It's not something that you can farm. I mean, you can kind of farm,
And
but
Oh,
you have
gosh,
to get
it's
it
a-
off the black market auction house is the only place you could eventually get
Is
it.
it a trading card game mount?
No, that's not a bad guess, but no. Those they just
What-
put those on Twitch
yeah,
streams.
They do just put
For
those
Twitch
on
drops.
streams. Trading card mounts.
TCG. Once those are all Twitch drops now.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
it might as well been. It's an incredibly useful mount. That's for damn sure.
I mean, not the yak. No, because I have the yak.
No, not the yak.
An incredibly useful mount.
Wow,
They-
useful
they-
to those.
They got rid of water striders and they freaking made those into. You put the thing in your little mount
Right.
thing. Which that I always thought the water strider was an amazingly useful mount. I was
Yeah, that
so
was
mad
that
when
was
they
pretty
fucked
shit when
that
they
up.
did that.
Okay,
Yep.
so imagine that you're like you remember old Ogremar or something. I don't know where you guys
Yeah.
really played back in the
Old,
day.
old
but-
Ogremar. It was a shit show.
Yeah. So
What-
yeah.
what
So
was the
imagine like
center of the town?
you're out front. You're out front of like the auction house there,
Yeah.
and just think of like what's the craziest types of mounts that are in nowadays that would just clog up that place, right?
I mean,
Sorry, that was kind of a stretch. again.
dragons, like just any huge mount. Like I don't know. You're probably gonna have to tell me.
Okay.
This is gonna start
So-
getting annoying real
Oh
quick.
no, this is way too fun.
It's
Give me
fun.
better
I-
hints. These are terrible
have
hints.
have her log in. Just have her log in.
Just pull up the launcher. You don't even have to log in. Just pull
Oh well, logging in is much more funny.
I haven't logged in yet. I haven't seen it in game.
Oh, it's bad.
All right,
They're
I'm
lined up.
logging in the game.
Look.
Oh,
Did you what?
oh, I see it. The
Yeah.
auction house mount. I don't care. I want
Do you see
it.
how much it is?
No, how much is it?
See how much
Look,
it
look,
is.
look in the. Just,
Hold
look,
on.
just click on the
We'll,
shop.
we'll hear it when she sees it.
Yep. And then there's
Is
a
it
Warcraft.
$100?
Turn my volume.
There's a
Let me-
There's a Warcraft anniversary at the top.
No, I got a stupid cutscene.
Uh-oh.
No, because then I'm gonna miss the cutscene, right?
No, it's the same
Dude,
this
cutscene
is
we've all
insane.
seen
Oh my
What
gosh.
is this fucking doing?
because it was a big patch and all that
Oh.
stuff.
Quit. I don't want to see that. I just want to go to the fucking shop. Just let me go to the fucking shop.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Recommended enhanced level character boost.
Nope.
Race change, faction change, Grizzly Hills Packmaster. Where's the fucking WoW stuff? Why? I'm annoyed with the fucking store. What? I just want to look at WoW stuff.
If you go to shop, is there not the games at the top? Click Warcraft.
Buy now. Okay. Again, enhanced level 70 character boost, race change, faction change, Grizzly Packmaster, character transfer, level
He hasn't found it
80
yet?
boost.
No,
It's
like,
fucking
Is your shit like? Is your thing
It-
out of date?
It literally says it right there on the list.
bundles, the Mighty Kodo pack, Blazing Heart. Oh, Trader's Gilded Brutosaur.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
And
much?
I'm looking at it. Oh, it's $90. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just not going to buy it. Fuck them. But I mean,
Well, okay,
that's-
okay. How much
ridiculous.
is it though? Because
Yes.
Because how much was the original Brutosaur?
5 million.
Gold.
Yeah.
Do you know how much 90 gold is?
I'm going to guess 5 million.
1.6 million.
Oh.
So it's way cheaper.
Oh, okay. But the real life money instead of in-game money.
You can buy tokens with in-game money and still get it.
Yeah, you could have then too. Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
because it's out of
You can get
Then you
buy
could have.
tokens.
Oh, you could have bought tokens.
No, you can
then.
still buy tokens with gold.
Yes,
no,
but
we're
it's
saying,
not
like,
in the
by
game
comparison,
anymore.
By comparison, we thought at first maybe you
No, I'm
couldn't
talking
pay
about
with
this
cash
game.
originally. But yes.
I'm talking about this
Yeah.
current mount. You can buy tokens with in-game currency and purchase that mount from the shop with tokens. You get BattleNet balance for the tokens. You can buy tokens on the auction
Okay,
house.
is it cheaper to do it that way, or do you still
Yeah, it's
spend $90?
1.6. It's 1.6 million gold, but then you're using in-game currency instead of real life currency.
So just do that then,
If you
want
have
it?
1.6.
I don't
million.
really care about it. I don't put a lot of things on the auction
No,
house.
it's
so,
not just the auction house. What else is on it? Look at the little picture at the bottom. There should be
You
one.
better make this fun for us. We
you
set up
guys,
suspense and everything.
I am a male person.
Yes, a male person.
Okay.
I'm a female person.
My mail is always filled up, so I don't really care
Giggity.
about that either. So a male person and an auctioneer. Okay, that's shitty.
Oh man, this is like
Sorry,
I'm super deflated.
I'm
now.
sorry. I mean,
Yeah, I thought she'd be way more pissy about
I
it.
really didn't try to get the Brutosaur because I didn't fucking care about it. Like
Yeah.
it
Well,
wasn't.
no, I mean, I think it's more so like, oh, you couldn't really get it then, technically,
yeah,
and now you can't get it again.
yeah. I mean, I could
Most
get
people
it.
just can't.
The-
so.
the problem
are you
is-
kidding? Have you seen pictures?
The problem is,
So many people are buying them.
You know what I mean?
the
though, by
problem
most
is I
people, though,
could
like-
get it now. There's nothing stopping me from getting it now, but I didn't want it then.
Oh,
so
sure.
why
sure.
should I get it
I'm
now?
just saying, like, it was generally inaccessible before.
Yeah.
Now it's generally inaccessible again, and it's very, very
Well,
useful.
I don't think that it's inaccessible. I just think it's an exorbitant amount for amount. Like that's fucking stupid.
No, I mean, it's both. If you're going to try to charge $90 for something, whenever the only thing that's $90 is the expansion, if
Yeah.
you buy the heroic pack,
which
that's
should
very
not be that
inaccessible.
much You know what I mean?
Yeah,
of
it
course,
shouldn't be.
either
This
should not be that
This
much.
should be a $30 amount. Sorry.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would be okay with 40
Yeah,
because it's got
They're taking advantage. They're taking advantage of people.
they
and
are
it's
taking
bullshit. I'm
advantage,
like,
and that's absolutely, again, fuck Blizzard, because Blizzard is, fuck corporations, fuck, big business, fuck.
But did you see the saddle?
I don't really care. I don't really care. Like, I mean, I'm sorry that I did not have the appropriate reaction, but I'm
Yeah, me
like,
too.
I thought that it was going to be something that was going to impact me in game, and it really does
no, we
not
fucked up on that one.
impact me at all. Like, I don't
It
auction
does?
house. I don't. My mailbox, I don't even look at my mailbox because it's almost always full, and you know what I mean.
It does look pretty damn cool, though.
It
like how
does
I
look cool.
I like how I click on
But
it,
it's
in
not
the
worth
store thing,
$90.
and it doesn't even open it anymore.
Why? What do you mean?
Like, I don't give a shit about pre-ordering Black Ops 6. I want to click on it to look at it in the store, and it just keeps going back to the store page.
It just wants you to buy Black
Just
Ops.
buy it. Buy it, Jim. Gosh,
Don't do
rude.
it.
I got enough gold in game. I could buy it.
Just buy it. Is it a multi-person mount?
If you, I'm sure, like every other mount that has things. You
Yeah,
can
one
eject-
person buys it, and I'm sure everybody else can utilize
That's
it,
not what he
right?
means.
No, I know, but
But yes.
that's how it is. One person, if Jim buys it, Jim, you can go ahead and buy it if you want it, babe. But
Well, thanks.
you're welcome. Telling you what you could do with our money. But you can buy it, and then we can all use it. Woo!
Yeah, babe.
What would be cool is if they made a mount that you could have all of the stuff on. Like, you could switch it out. Like, maybe I could get rid of the you could rotate the people or whatever, so you could choose, okay, I want this person with me right now. So you could get rid of, like, I don't use the auction house that much. I could get rid of the auction house guy for the time being and put on the
Transmog.
the transmog guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
there
you
isn't a
buy it then?
transmog guy. Is there? No, there's not a transmog guy.
There is a. What are you talking about? The Yak has transmog, or the Yak has transmog, as well as there's that
Oh
Grizzly
yeah,
Hill Pack
oh, that's
Trader
right.
one that
That's
has.
right. That's right. It does have transmog.
There's a
You're
second
right.
transmog
No,
mount
I forgot. Oh my god, I was thinking of it as it originally launched, which was with the Reforger. I missed that system still.
Ooh, yeah.
Was it a Reforger?
It was a Reforger originally, and then
Yeah.
they changed it to a transmog because they got rid of reforging. Yes,
Huh.
yes,
Huh.
yes. And reforging was very
Wow.
useful. I liked reforging
reforging is-
very much.
Yeah, it makes it harder to balance things.
Sure, you definitely had to use.
No,
definitely
I
used
think
a lot of
the
Ask
biggest
Mr.
problem
Robot.
with referging at the time was like
Reforging.
it was referging. It was the it was the next fucking thing you had to do for all your gear.
You had to do it for all of your gear. Yeah, yeah. It was necessary.
very very cumbersome.
I don't. You
yeah.
have to do it for every piece of gear, but it made it so that every piece of gear you got, you could
was
use.
impactful.
You know what I mean? Because you
Yeah.
could maybe.
Which was nice. I like that. What? Making your gear useful? Even if you get a shitty fucking ring with crit on it, but it's got,
Yeah.
a lot of haste.
I got an idea.
Oh,
I
hey.
got an idea. Bring reforging back, but make it a part of the crafting professions. You get a piece of plate armor. You want to get some different
No,
stats.
I don't know. Fuck that, because I don't want to have to find a reforger. No. Nope. Fucking crafting is annoying as it is. I fucking hate crafting now. Like, Blizzard fucking bit the big one with craft. Like, you want a reaction? Let me fucking talk about crafting, because it's terrible. If you
Well,
don't,
we weren't talking about crafting. No.
we weren't. But then Jim brought up crafting with
God
reforging.
damn it, Jim.
God damn it. And now I hate crafting. It's terrible. If you don't spend all of your time and all of your energy getting your crafting up, you can't do fucking things, and it's annoying. Like, I liked being able to just have all kinds of different alts to do different things and being self-sufficient. You don't have that option now. And
Well,
it
you
feels
don't have that
really
option
bad.
because you don't have time to do that.
Well, yeah. Yeah, and that's how it should be. You shouldn't. It should be for everything else is for casual frickin' play. So should crafting. You know,
All right.
like I'm gonna put my foot down on that. That's that is what I believe. Like if they're making everything easier for casual stuff, crafting should have gone that way instead of making it more annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. That's my hot take on. You didn't get the Brutosaur reaction out of me.
I really thought that was going to be a bigger thing.
I don't give a crap.
Oh, I thought you would be.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even care when it was out. Like, did you ever even hear me like complaining about the Brutosaur?
No, not
well, I don't think it
complaining
was that.
about
Like,
it, but
Yeah.
you know, it's just like the audacity to do that or something. I don't know.
I mean, I don't really. It doesn't really impact me. Again, I don't, and I'm not one of those people who gets annoyed on behalf of other people. you know,
I mean,
if it doesn't impact me, I don't fucking care. Sorry. You can get mad on your own behalf. That's fine. But you know,
There's a lot of people complaining about it.
sure,
A lot
and
of
that's
people
fine. That's valid.
Not complaining about it. A lot
Sure.
of people just laughing about it. A lot of people like, I've been waiting for this because I said if they would put it up there for $100, I'd fucking buy it in a heartbeat,
Good.
kind of thing.
I'm happy for them. You know, because they get something that they want, and that's cool. You know, I think it's super shitty that Blizzard is charging that much. I won't pay for it. I think it's shitty that they think that, or that they know that they can get away with charging that much for it. It's like that first person who, or it's like, whatchamacallit, who does League of Legends, Riot, with their $500 Aerie skin that they charged people for, and people bought it.
Well, and that's
You
the
know?
thing, right? It's not anything that impacts
No,
the ability to play the game.
no, it's just shitty. It's just a company being greedy. You know, and it leaves a bad taste in your mouth when you see that. Because you're like, oh, huh. It really just drives home the point that they are a company. They're a corporation, and that's all that they care about is making money and not actually putting out content that is good or, you know.
I think this expansion's been pretty good, content-wise.
It's okay. Again, I'm not really playing it, so I don't really have what to say
Yeah,
about
I mean,
it.
I'd buy more. I'd buy more content if they sold it.
I don't think you should have to, because we're paying $15 a month.
They
For
should
Why not
content.
milk it?
They should do the thing that Neverwinter did. Do you remember the game? Not Neverwinter
remember
Nights, but
Never-
Neverwinter, where
What?
you had the forge system where people could create their own adventures.
Yeah, that was
Could
that
you
was
imagine
cool.
having something like that in here where you could create your own adventure?
Dungeons
And like there would be an
And
active
turn into Moonguard.
some maybe, but not all of them.
Neverwinter did that. And then that they also ran Star Trek, the Star Trek game that had like they had
Yeah.
that thing too. It was like the Forge or something like that. They called it. But you could like build up adventures and put like, you know, just like
I think Rift did it too. Did something like that.
I don't remember Rift doing that
Okay, but
because
I know they had. I thought that they did, but I could be wrong. That's fine. Doesn't matter.
that would be neat to kind
Doesn't
of
matter.
have like a workshop in there that you could like build like a little mini dungeons or like little story things and stuff like that. You know, and then you could like pick NPCs to be in there and pick like loot from like a table of like appropriate loot for whatever or and stuff like that. Or God, can you imagine if you could? God, that would be fun.
That would be cool.
Then there would be just the one where you just have to fight just waves of Zaltas feet.
Because you know that would be one. Or there's one where you just have to paint her feet or paint her toenails.
Paint her toenails.
Oh, God.
Fool, it looks like shit. Do it again. Clean it off with your mouth and paint them again.
Oh, that was a step too
Lord have
far.
mercy.
That was a step,
A
just
step?
a step too far. Yes,
Ah,
yes,
nice.
that was. Thank you.
Ugh. All right.
Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Don't put her foot in my mouth.
Don't do that either.
Hey, where did you find that Sylvanas transmog thing?
It was you loot a bow that was just hanging there.
Oh,
It
And
turned
turn
you
into
into
her.
Sylvanas.
do you get to keep it, or is it just like a one-time use thing? Or
15 minutes or something like that.
oh, the bow is, or the costume?
Well, you touch the bow and it disappears and you get a buff.
Gotcha.
Now let me see if I can find it again. I'm right there next to it. No, I just randomly like hovered over it and saw it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It was on my hunter, so I don't know if that matters, but clicked it and turned it into Sylvanas. So
I saw somebody that posted a picture and it's like, finally orcs can be druids, and it was like they had like their druid gear on, but like they touched and I think they turned into like aggro or something like that.
Oh, like
So-
the trans
or-
whatever the
Dagra? What was Thrall's mom's name?
oh, hey, so there's one for I just got one
Draka.
for Varian Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just got one for him that was hanging there too. It was his sword.
Logash or
But
No, that
but
was-
it disappears, so I don't know like if it has different spawn areas maybe.
Could be. But
and Jim's gonna go turn into Sylvanas.
no. It's something from a couple hours ago.
Oh no.
The outlaw rogue bug has been fixed.
Oh,
And
good.
this is one of the things that was being abused, but actions are underway against abusers.
That's funny.
So
I imagine
the-
that nothing is gonna happen because did anything happen to that Limit dude? Was it Limit?
Oh, yeah.
Did
no,
anything happen to
no,
him?
of course not. It was Liquid, I thought.
Oh, Liquid. That's it.
That was using like fucked up his UI so it didn't look like
Limit
he was,
used to be. Liquid used to be Limit.
but it was that mage thing with the spell shards or whatever, where like if you weren't directly attacking the target, it built up like a shit ton of damage. Yeah, I don't think anything happened for that. But yeah, the blue post says, as of a few hours ago today, October 24th, we corrected a bug that allowed outlaw grows to contrive conditions in which they could do very high damage. We are now working on removing clearly exploited runs from leaderboards and taking account actions where appropriate.
I mean, I'll be honest. Leaderboards are stupid.
Somebody said they're just RPing as outlaws.
That's funny. Leaderboards from what? Who fucking cares about WoW leaderboards? Jesus fucking Christ! That
I don't
That
know.
stupid shit.
PvP.
that shit is terrible.
They gotta sportify everything.
No, it's stupid. It's stupid. Ugh, so annoying. I actually feel much better about me not playing.
I don't.
Oh,
I feel much better about not playing,
I want
or
to play
about
with
or
you.
about limiting my playtime. I know.
Just make me a sad panda.
I know. I'm sorry. I know.
I'm torn.
I'm gonna have
Sorry, yeah,
so
you're right,
much
sad torn.
time when school is done, and after I pass licensing, that you're gonna be sick of playing games with me.
No, because I'll just be playing WoW and you'll just hop in for like 10 minutes and then go back and play Final Fantasy.
Oh, maybe.
I don't. Oh, maybe me.
Oh, maybe. It might happen.
I know how this works.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so I don't know what's it like 9 more weeks of this or something like that. 9-10 weeks of the thing goes to all this stuff goes to January 7th. There's a bunch of mounts.
January 7th, really?
Yes.
Oh, good, because school ends December 9th or something like that. So I'll have like a month
You might want to try and get on a little bit before then.
Well, I'll
to
have
kinda
a
start
month to not do any. I don't have any school, so I can just.
Yeah, but like you can only you get the currency stuff from doing
Jim.
anything. Anyway.
Take off the second half of December.
There you go.
I have 3 weeks off from mid-December to the first week of January. We'll just spend one solid week
Just doing stuff.
gaming.
Just gaming.
Just
Just gaming.
Be awesome.
Yeah, my last day of school is
Old
December
man.
9th, so.
Okay.
Gaming.
We'll figure it out.
Liar.
What? Did you just call me a lie? What was I gonna say?
Jim's "will figure it out" is his equivalent of like "fuck you guys."
Wow. All right. Well, we're gonna figure out the ending of this fucking podcast right now.
It's like, fuck you guys. No,
I'm going home.
no gaming for you.
There's a bunch of stuff from previous anniversaries that are available to buy now, including mounts and stuff. Like, they're gonna cost currency. I don't know if it's the celebration currency, celebration bronze, or if it's time walking tokens. You know, but you can buy a lot of that stuff now. So if you missed out on things, there's a chance to. I hope they do something like this every year from now on.
Anniversary stuff?
Well, just like this big anniversary festival, because
I mean, this is a big one, though.
I understand, but like just having this event there, it's like it's
nice. It's
you know,
celebratory. Gives it a nice celebratory feeling.
If you want to trim down the offerings and stuff like that for like what you can buy. But I mean, come on, you got to bring the fucking Night Elf Mohawk back more than just once every fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
Because that was the fucking best shit, man.
Yeah, that was
damn near 20 years, wasn't it? Was that?
It was 2010.
In BC?
It was
was
Wrath.
was it?
It was Wrath. It was like 2010.
Because it had to be, because I didn't start playing till the end of BC, like right before Lich King came out. Or a couple months, because I had to get a character to 58 so that I could start a death
have
knight.
a death knight, yeah.
So I got my warlock to there, left him in Ungoro
I tried to
Crater
make
for
you play
years,
Alliance with me,
Oh.
and then I dragged you to the proper
and then he
side.
dragged me to the Horde side. Yep. Yeah.
Priorities.
And your rest is history.
And then I went back to Alliance when Blizzard put their shitty faction change.
But you're still in a Horde
And that's
guild.
when
I'm
you got
Still in a
divorced.
Horde guild. No, I'm still in a Horde guild. We just make it work, man. We just make
You
it
know
work.
Though, huh?
You know those paper masks that you can get on Halloween?
That's what I wear. I'm Zug Zug. I say Zug Zug all the time, and I wear one of those masks.
It's just like, Zug Zug? Every now and then she'll be like, I'm not that kind of orc. I mean, me not
that kind of orc. Yeah.
And everybody stops and looks at her, and she goes,
Zug Zug.
Zug Zug. And everybody's like, Zug Zug.
Loktar Ogar.
Loktar Ogar. Loktar Ogar. All right. Well, enjoy the anniversary events. Some of them are pretty fun. I haven't really tried all of them, because there's a lot. But, you know, the time walking stuff hasn't been bad. I kind of enjoyed some of the classic dungeon runs. You know, people don't know where the hell to go in the dungeons anymore. It's funny.
I mean,
especially like at the end of Deadmines, I was pinging down at the bottom where Cookie was, and they're like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Let's go kill Cookie." He still drops stuff, and like it's an optional boss, but fuck it, do it.
But that's the same with Zilferic. I tanked it
That's right,
earlier,
there's the other one,
and I thought
Zilferic,
we had
yeah.
to. I thought we had to go to the cave boss still.
Yeah,
you
And
don't?
And it was
There's
nobody
four-
wasn't. No, they have 4 primary ones and then 4 optional now.
Yeah, so
Like,
like
I don't remember this.
Gazilla or whatever,
Gazrilla.
Gazrilla. Is that what it is?
Yes, Gazrilla.
I don't. Sorry, Brian. He's dying over there.
Gazira? Gajira?
Accidental racist. Jesus.
It's Gazrilla, right? Gazrilla.
Gazrilla.
Let's just move on.
But yeah, so that's an optional one. There's 2 bosses there.
Yeah.
There's and then the 2 on the way to the first like middle bosses and stuff like that. But yeah, so like a lot of those longer ones, they made them optional, so you can skip them, or you can kill them and you can still get loot and time walking tokens.
Yeah.
So
Nobody wants to stop though.
No.
Nobody does.
Because everybody just runs through because people are idiots.
yeah, we did it.
I
And
hate
somebody's like, "Hey, we're gonna go get those last 2 optional ones." And we went up and killed the last boss first, and then went and did them. But we're going up there, and I go, "We got optional bosses at home."
Huh?
It's that joke.
Oh, that,
It's like,
yeah.
hey, can we get McDonald's? We got McDonald's.
Yeah,
at
McDonald's
home.
at home. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you everybody for listening. It's good to be back. Good stuff. Hopefully, we're gonna have worked out some of our scheduling issues and get a little bit more consistency on this. So yeah, thank everybody for listening. floppy fish are back. By the way, don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah.
Dual wielding again. So cool. So send us a tweet or a post on X or whatever about your favorite fish, and check us out at serverrestartin.com. And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.